How we doing, America? Getting close. We got 5 days left. That's all we got. 5 days. I'm not going to try to convince any of the idiots out there that just refuse to see the truth of who the orange shit stain is. I do, however, want to talk to you about all of the bullshit that they keep throwing at us, trying to tell us that somehow this is how we'll be better with him. Because we're not going to be better with him. The man does nothing but drag us into the mud. Just look at the statements in the last few. Damn it, every time I forget to plug up my phone. Look at the lies he's told. Look at the way he's described America as a garbage can. Look at the way he has allowed Puerto Rico to be just called everything in the world. Specifically, a comedian saying that there's this big floating island of garbage now out in the ocean. It's called Puerto Rico. That was his joke. That's a joke? What the fuck kind of joke is that? But that's who they are. And what I'd like them to do, a little paraphrase of this one. Stop dragging America around, you bastard. Boy, could you change the lyrics on this. Country around. Stop dragging my country around, you son of a bitch. And those of you voting for him, what in the hell are you thinking? You know, John and I were talking the other day, and one of the big things that came up was, why do they think this? Why do they keep going to this? Why they keep going to this? Because they think somehow by supporting him, they're going to be enriched in the process. We've tried that before. It was called trickle-down economics. Guess what? This shit didn't work. The only trickle-down was on our shoulders and somebody was pissing on us. No, that isn't how it's going to be. You want some proof of that? Where's the economy right now? 2.8% GDP growth in the last quarter. Unemployment, really where it's under control. By the way, inflation going down to that 2% mark. All of that is there. Stock market, record highs. How much of that has trickled down to you? All of these wonderful things that are happening in the economy are happening to enrich Trumpy's buddies. I didn't say his real name. I may take a drink anyway. Fuck that guy. Trickle down doesn't work. It's a lie. If it were so wonderful, we'd be seeing the fruits of that right now. Instead, we see a burgeoning stock market, and inflation still needs to come down more, and look at where it's being hit. Corporate grocery chains hitting us. Suppliers to them hitting us. Everybody marking their shit up. They'll pay it. What the fuck? Don't worry about it. trickle down my ass. You're pissing on my shoulder. Stop dragging my country around. Another thing that doesn't work, I talked about the little thing with Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America. It's not a state yet. It will be. So will Guam eventually. So will the District of Columbia. All of those are places that the orange shit stain refers to as something less than America. Why does he do that? Go down the record. Go down the record. Fascism. Look at his statements. He can say he's not all he wants. The people who love him and support him can say he's not all he wants. The man is a fascist, and that's what he and Project 2025 are looking for. That's what they want. 5 days. 5 days from now, we'll know, is that our future? Fascism doesn't work. Did it work for well, you know who it was. And yes, he is like him, very like him. Doesn't work. You know what else doesn't work? Taking away women's health care rights. What right do you have to tell women what they can do with their body? What right do you have to do that? Tell me where that is in the Constitution. Oh, yeah, no, women are going to do what we tell them to do. It's not in the Constitution, folks. Stop dragging our country around. Women need health care protections. They don't need somebody like one of the most flagrant sexual abusers in the world telling them, I will protect you. He won't protect you. He's already taken away your reproductive rights, your health rights. 5 days, people, 5 fucking days. Think for a minute that he's going to make all that better? My God, you're stupid. The economy is well, but it's not for you. It's not for me. I'm struggling this month too. It's not for a wide swath of America. By the way, what is that swath of America? People of lower income and means, just hard-working Joes and Janes like you and me. It's not working for us yet. It's not working for us. And the orange shit stain has proven yet again by screaming that he's going to offer more tax cuts, but specifically to the wealthy. Can you please tell me how the fuck that's going to help you? Can you tell me how this is going to help the national debt? Can you give me numbers how that's going to fucking work? I don't see it working. We're not going to see it working because he doesn't want it to work. On the other side of that, Kamala Harris has said, I am going to see to it that price gouging from food suppliers is not going to be allowed. She has said, I am going to see to it that women's health rights are enshrined in law. Trump hasn't said that. I said his fucking name. The orange shit stain hasn't said that. Here's to you, you orange bastard. Can't wait till you're in jail. Our economy is well, but he's not going to make it better. We've got 5 days. 5 days. You have got to get out there. Everybody has got to get to the polls. Good news today. My next door neighbor, young 19-year-old Jesse Mullins, went down and early voted. It's the last day today in Tennessee. Kid that I took down and got registered to vote cast his first ballot today. How did he cast his ballot? You know what? I don't know. I didn't ask. That's called democracy. You're not going to have that if you allow the orange shit stain back in. Now is the time to absolutely steel yourself to this and find other people to go. He's recently referred to America. America the beautiful. Purple mountains majesty, amber waves of grain. Our friend John Britavo saw those, both sides of it. Saw that. What's this fucking garbage can we're talking about? Tell me that. What's this garbage can we're talking about? Are you going to allow your nation to be called a garbage can? I'm not. Already did my part. If you haven't, you goddamn well better. Polling still shows it's tight, but Kamala Harris is surging. Is it enough? Who knows? I don't trust polls. But I know we have to make it happen. We have to make it happen for all Americans. And that's her plan. The orange shit stain? Yeah, he brings in comedians that call a part of the United States a floating island of garbage. Joe Biden came out and said the only thing that I see that's floating garbage out there are his followers. He caught a lot of heat for it. Sorry, he's right. He's absolutely 100% correct. You're only thinking about yourself, Trumpers. You're only thinking about the possibility that, oh, he's going to do something to make sure that those brown people don't somehow give you a problem. You're an idiot if you believe that. Stop dragging this country around. Puerto Ricans are Americans. Say that again. Puerto Ricans are Americans. They're not some floating island of garbage. I'm not going to say his name. He's also vowed to take apart the Department of Education. We don't need that. Parents know how to educate their children. No, they don't. Have you sat there and seen what some of these dumb fucks teach their kids? We need standards. We need regulations. We need a Department of Education. We need an EPA. Have you seen what these son of a bitches have done to our environment? If you're thinking that way, you don't love America. You love yourself. Nothing more. I've had enough of this shit. You should have had enough of it too. Stop dragging this country around. Education is a thing we can afford. We can afford it all the way through at least a 2-year degree or a trade school certificate. We can afford that. We can afford health care. They're already talking about doing away with the Affordable Care Act. Did you listen to MAGA Mike? MAGA Mike said that, oh no, we're going to do away with... With what? Where's your fucking plan? That's your guy that's going to lead us into the future? What the hell are you thinking? Stop dragging our country around. The latest thing. It's already starting, people. If you don't understand that there will be violence, you're not paying attention. There will be violence. They've already talked about all of these right-wing pundits are already talking about what they're going to do on January 6th, 2025. They're already talking about different ways that they can steal the election. Good old MAGA Mike again has come out and said that there's a secret plan between he and Donnie. Oh, he's backing off from it now. Donnie's the one that screamed it. They're going to do it, people. We're going to see that violence. Is that what you want? Stop dragging this country around. Stop believing a man proven to be one of the biggest liars on the face of the fucking planet. Stop assuming somehow that he's going to do that to make your life better. He's doing it to stay out of jail. Don't let him. Make the difference. If you sit this one out, you deserve whatever you get. Anyone who relies on the ACA for insurance and votes for him is an idiot. That from my friend Michael. Yes, exactly true. If you're voting for him, you are voting against this nation. If you're voting for Kamala Harris, you're voting for real plans. Will they all work? I don't know yet, but I don't want that fucking fascist. I don't want an American oligarchy. I don't want protection stripped away. I don't want educational standards burned. I don't want our environment to be proven worse and worse and worse. That's what you're going to get. Stop dragging our country around. I'm sick of it. You got 5 days. If you haven't made up your mind yet, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. If you have made up your mind, you make goddamn sure you get in there and you vote. I'm a little pissed off today, people. I just broke my tractor. That sucks. Not a big thing. I can fix it. But I'm more pissed off about where this fucking country could be going. Don't allow it. Stand strong. John Bridevo has not been able to be on and rally the troops as he and only he can. But I'm going to tell you, he knows it. You know it. I know it. We can make that difference, but you have got to get out there. Don't let it get by. Most of all, make him stop dragging our country around. That's the thing that he wants. I want to tell him goodbye. I love you, America. Share this shit.